Hey guys, it's Matt, and welcome back to another Redstone 101 episode. This is going to be the third one about the twisted tree line, which will be how to make the towers shoot and how to activate their defences. Now, it's a very simple design, because all I wanted it to do really was to just flash on and off like about 4 times after I've pressed it. Now, there probably are better ways of doing this. In fact, I'm almost certain there's better ways of doing it. I'll probably experiment after, but I'll show you the way I did it first. Before that, so basically you want to have a button, and then let's just say the dispenser that we want to shoot is not that way. Now, inside those that I've had a load of splash potions of poison, and I've had multiple ones just so that they hit the the lane. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. So they hit the lane where I want it to, so it actually damages a lot of the lane. So we just have multiple ones of these, but that's not part of the redstone, so I'm just going to ignore that. So the way I have it first is, of course, have an input. Now I want it to flash multiple times, so let's first set up a clock here, and this can be that can actually go to the dispenser right there. Now if I make this a clock, I think I made like a 5 clock, in fact it's actually a 6 clock because this counts as 1 tick as well. So 2 repeaters hooked back onto it, and that will just, that's actually way too slow. Nope, too fast. Let's just have it like that for now. So of course that's going to make it shoot and keep shooting like that. That's not exactly what we want it to do though. We want it to be off until you press the button. So actually let's put a little torch there and actually wire it straight onto it like that. So when you press the button... No. Have it that way. What we're going to do is we're going to set up an RS NOR latch. Like this. And we're going to have this side as being the off side. So we wire this side up first to turn that torch off. So this is the off side. And then the on side, we're just going to have that go straight into the clock to keep it turned off. Now when I press this button, that's going to make that carry on flashing. However, we don't want that to happen forever, so let's just reset that. What we want to happen is once you press this, is after a set amount of time we want this side to come back on. So after we've turned this on, we want that to come back on later on. Now I had it as about 15 seconds, but it doesn't really matter. For this I'm just going to make it really short. I'll extend a few of these so I can actually show you what's happening. Like that, and then we'll wire that up in the corners. So when you press this, it turns that on. It's a monostable circuit, so that carries on flashing, and then when that gets to the end, resets that, stops that from flashing. So that's the way I did it. This is a good way of doing it because you can make it flash faster by altering this one and making more repeaters, and you can make it flash for longer by just adding more here. So it's customizable, I suppose you could say. There's lots of ways of changing this around. I suppose another way you could try, this is just experimental now, is you would have that there and then have a blip device. So we'd go 2 blocks and a repeater in the middle, torch on both sides, wire the torches, that's a blip device, so when you press it, flashes on and off. In fact, you can actually go to the 3rd tick and it'll still do a very fast blip, yeah. That might actually be a bit too fast, so we'll leave it at that. And then we want to have, let's say we want it to fire 4 times, like that. We'll have 1 tick, then I'd say 3 ticks, then 5 ticks, then 6 ticks. Now let's see how that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, yeah, we might actually want to delay that an extra tick, so 3 ticks in between, just so that they don't, so it actually, yeah, okay, that works. And then just wire all that back up again, like that. In fact, let's do that so it looks a little bit nicer. And then if we have an output here going to the dispenser, that should actually flash 4 times, hopefully. 1, no, okay, no. That's why these need to be slowed down. So, yeah, that way is probably the better way of doing it. Again, I'm not using pistons. Maybe if I was to add pistons in, there'd be a better way of doing it, but there you go. So that flashes 4 times, sort of. That sped up towards the end of it. I wouldn't recommend that design. This way, it's more robust, and it's not that, it's pretty good. It does the job. So that flashes 3 times. Oh yeah, flashes 3 times and stops. So I'd actually have made that a little bit more delayed so it flashes 4 times. But that's basically it. Again, sorry that I've got a bit of a cold. That is one of those things that comes on overnight. It's a bit rubbish, but yeah, that's basically it. There isn't much else to say. The next Redstone 101 episode will be about the creep camps, and then after that we'll be back to normal redstone. This is normal redstone really, it's just I've used them in something, so they actually have a use, so this sort of thing isn't pointless. But this is basically how to convert one flash into 3. So yeah, that's all this is for. George will be back tomorrow, so we'll be able to have some more videos with the 2 of us and not just me, which is good because I was running out of ideas. I wasn't too sure if I was going to be making one of these, well, making a video today, because I couldn't think of anything until a subscriber, Tom, suggested that I actually make a Redstone video, and I completely forgot. I was actually going to do that, but I forgot about this Redstone series. So thanks to him for reminding me, and as always, I'll see you in the next video, guys.